couldn't sleep. Oh, I'm very tired. Took a few sleeping pills, but sometimes, unfortunately, that doesn't do it. So I am very tired, but I needed to get out of my head for a bit. So I'm hoping to distract myself with some video games. And we were doing Pacifist Mario RPG. So that sounds like a pleasant way to keep distracted. So that's the goal. You can always hope. Amber, good morning. I hope you're doing well today. I like that emote. That does sound nice. It's important to eat sometimes. And food usually is something to look forward to. Hey, stop. You were both killing me. Go. They're snipping at each other. Because of course they are. Okay, sounds good. Hopefully it goes well for you. Ellie, you need to leave your sister alone. died from that. How did he die? How? Oh my god. Okay. Fine, just... How can I not run away from that thing? What would prevent me from running away from that thing? Oh, fine. Where are we? Yeah, right. Drama Stories, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Sweetie. Ellie's on my desk being sweet. Alright, we're gonna save this time in case anything like that happens again. That's the good thing about having a partner, though. Every once in a while you get to bother them and there's not really anything they can do about it. You know? The good with the bad. Just kind of part of the whole relationship situation. I do hope your stomach starts feeling better soon. Alright, Wario, just calm down. Although I do love Booster's theme, I don't know why. Don't know why I like this track so much, I just do. I mean, it does seem very fitting for the character. Just Mario. For a second I thought Mario didn't have an accessory. It's Bowser, he doesn't have a weapon, right? Not yet. Those flower tabs can actually be very helpful if you hold on to one. You can use it just before a boss fight, because not only does it increase your flower points, it actually fills them back up. I don't think that's going to be a problem, and there's items that do the same, but just, you know, it's a more efficient way of doing it instead of having to waste your items. Right. It's just a weird thing that happens here that, like, it only works once and it doesn't actually do anything. It's just like a weird thing. There's a lot of weird things in this game, actually. Can I run from you? I can run from you. Will I be able to run from you? That's a better question. Yeah, pacifist. Well, that certainly makes this whole thing a lot easier. Ah! Oh. Right. Yeah, pacifist are as close as we can get to it. got 7 kills so far, but there's nothing we can do about that. Boss fights are boss fights, you can't get around that. But we can still do as few as possible. We've got Mallow on the bench, but we can have him heal us in the menu if we need to. Can't help us in combat, but outside of combat, make sure we're healed. Oldest to the youngest. This game is wild, funny, very charming. See, there we go, now we got a weapon for Bowser. See, like, Bowser isn't just an evil dude, he's good to all of the, I mean, he might be rude, but he's good to all of his subjects, you know, like that's sweet of him, you know, he gets along with all of his peoples. So that's what I'm saying, like Peach, she just, you know, she has the racially pure kingdom, probably not the best look. Bowser, you know, he's a mean guy, but make sure everyone else is taken care of. Alright. Run back and save. So, wasn't intending on going down there, but I accidentally did anyway, so I figure we might as well check to see if there's anything there. Weirdly out of the way platform that you don't need to step on. Oh. Okay, this might be an issue. Thank you. I've been playing this since I was real little. It's one of the games I actually owned as a child, and I'm just a big fan of it. I've beaten this game just so many times. It's a fun game. You walk around this room, or jump around, and you'll bump into these fire enemies. And as far as I know, you can't run away from them. So I'm gonna make a save state just to be safe. Hold on, actually, I feel like that's cheating. Probably shouldn't do that. Let's find out. It might not be a problem. Can I run away from you? Would you let me? Probably not. Please. God, of course not. Oh, I'm upset. I mean, you know, it's a good start. You gotta beat 2 games before you beat 3 games. Okay, so... I'm not about to reload from that save point a few screens back every time I want to try this. I'm making save states. God, really? They are all over, aren't they? Save states. Don't even care. Do not care. We're making save states. I'm not redoing the last 5 rooms over and over again until we happen to be able to do this without bumping into any enemies. It's cheating, but I also just really not in the mood for that. Because this is not even really the big issue here, because like doing this pacifist is just more frustrating than anything else. It's just a waste of time. Like, it's not challenging, it would just be, we would have to do trial and error for hours. And that's not fun for me, and that's not fun for you. Zoom shoes? How dare you? In my own house. Really? Zoom shoes give less stats. Okay, hold on. Wait. 72 defense goes down to magic defense goes down to. I believe it makes them faster. Without knowing exactly how much faster that makes them, that's kind of hard to decide. But Bowser's already really sturdy, so I guess we can try. Like... Whoa. Hold on. Bowser's defense is 52, Geno's is 23. Mario's is 5. Ooh. God, Bowser is sturdy. This was what I was talking about before too. Speed. Geno's very fast, and you rarely ever notice it because like you don't ever look at their speed stat. You're looking at like their attack and their defense. If you look at it here, Mario's base speed's 20, Bowser's is 15, 20 with that accessory. Geno's is 30. And he's 2 levels lower than Bowser. He's just very fast. Weirdly fast. He will always go first on your team, just always. Anywho, continue. Actually, I could check to see how much that helps. Because, like, that plus 5 speed that Bowser just got, that would be because of that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's fine. God. Oh. Normally this room isn't even an issue. You just fight the things, like, they're free experience. Yeah, Mario is still level 3. The only reason Geno and Bowser are so high of a level is because when you find Geno, he's level 6, and when Bowser joins you, he's level 8. So, like, for that reason, more than anything else, we're just, our team is going to end up being Mario, Bowser, and Peach, just because they're going to be the highest level when you bump into them. It's not something I was even thinking about when I first started this, but yeah, that makes the most sense. You have very limited access to experience. That's the difficult part here, really. Like, that's where all the difficulty comes from. Having to beat bosses and not being able to fight any enemies and getting experience. So, like, we were fighting people and we were just very low level. And then Gino showed up and that helped quite a bit. Guys, we got bombs happening, I'm sorry. We're just gonna whoop. Okay, appreciate you, Joe Stories. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good lunch and good rest of your day. Ellie also says she hopes you have a nice day. Sweetie. Oh, she's a sweetheart. In my heart, I like to believe that Booster and Wario are cousins. Because Booster was meant to be Wario, but he's not. So I like to think that they're cousins. There's an obvious physical resemblance, but they're both incredibly wealthy. And undoubtedly just... let's not say weird, let's say eccentric. Very specific. Okay. The fun thing here is we have an optional boss time. Typically I would always just avoid this boss fight. There's no reason to do it. We don't need the experience normally. But any optional boss that doesn't die is a gift to us, because we get to fight Booster here optionally, but if you beat him he doesn't die and it gives you free experience, so like yeah. Or I think he gives you experience. I know he gives you an accessory. Either way, even if he doesn't, no harm done. I'm positive we're gonna beat him with between Gino and Bowser. Mario's under level, but the other two can probably manage. I don't remember him being very difficult at all. I also, like I said, I never take the opportunity to fight him. Because to fight him, you have to lose this mini game coming up, and I mean, you know, you put me in a mini game, I want to try to win. It's a mini game. You try to win. Now we have to intentionally fail. Essentially this just happens and you have to dodge the being seen, and they start, a second one joins them and the third one joins them, and they start like running around and jumbling up, and it's fun. I think one more beak is necessary. They're all so stupid. The four of them, they're just so dumb. Gna. Forgot Sniffits were here too. I'll make a save state just to be safe. As far as I know, like... Yeah, they can't die. No. Yeah, they're not dead. They still have plot, story stuff going on, so they don't die here. I can beat them and they don't die here. Okay. So that's fine. Makes my conscience feel better about the whole situation. Oh my. That, Geno Whirl, my god. Or, Geno Beam, rather. Right. Got muted. That's fine. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Mario, you doing okay? Alright, well. Let me know if you need anything. Harumph. You know, sometimes people harumph. So does he. God, Bowser's sturdy. Jesus. That would do so much damage to Mario. That probably would have one-shot Mario at full health. Oh, man. If it were up to me, we would have Bowser, Geno, and Peach, but we're not allowed to take Mario out of the team. Very unfortunate. Oh, sir, knock it off. sturdy are you? You're taking a lot more damage than I thought you would have taken. Undoubtedly an impressive attack, it didn't connect. Very scary. Hey, we exploded booster. Everyone wins. Hey, we got some experience and a flower something. Mallow, why are you leveling up? Okay, good. I was wondering about that. After boss fights, they usually heal you fully. Flower box. By 5. Okay, yeah, that, we didn't get the accessory I thought it gave us, but my god, flower, yeah, plus 5, that is absolutely worth it. Boss fight time. These guys may actually be an issue, but all things considered, as well as Bowser and Gino were tanking those hits, I gotta think this isn't gonna be a problem. I was worried about this for a while because this boss has a habit of spamming magic attacks that hit your whole party. But I really do believe Bowser and Gino can handle it. Mario is probably gonna die, but you know. The good news is neither of these guys die when you beat them. They reappear later in the game. So we also don't need to count them as a death. So that's fun. Cool. So the guy on the left is Knife Guy, and this is Great Guy. And Great Guy has a secret hidden casino in this game that you couldn't find. And Knife Guy stays here, and you come back here later in the game, and he lets you gamble with him too. Big fans of gambling. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Mario is wildly underleveled for this. But like, Bowser is hitting things like a cement truck, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Wow. He's just hitting like 9 times as hard as Mario is. It's funny. We're doing so much better than I thought we would. Just because, yeah, these guys, all of the party members you gain start at a decent level. That's the one. Oh, it absolutely did just one-shot Mario. Oh, that's a significant one. that's not good actually. Well, I mean, it's not bad either. He is sturdy. I was thinking his magic defense was lower, but that's not bad. See, these group attacks, Mario wouldn't stand a chance if we did put the effort into bringing him back to life. He would just die the next turn. Ooh, I missed. Should probably pay attention. Ooh. Should be fine now. He's the bigger issue because of his group magic. Knife guy, I think, they have to be on top of each other like that for him to do his whole thing, but I could be wrong. Without his brother here, without his teammate here, he can't really do any of his strong attacks. Now we have Mario, who can not only heal up the team, but if Knife Guy attacks him, it's just, you know, he's a meat shield. Oh. And that's what that looks like, perfectly timed. Oh, man. Still having the hardest time blocking this dude's knives, though. Oh. Mario does more to him than I thought he would. I think, well, evidently, Knife Guy doesn't have as much defense as Great Guy did, because everyone's hitting him harder. Except Bowser somehow. I'm very confused. Weird. Yeah, timing's probably just way off, yeah. I probably just got lucky with a few really good timed hits. That's why I was doing so much damage to him. Oh, that was special attack, so that's what it is. He's physically oriented, so special attacks hurt him more, and regular attacks hurt Great Guy more. That makes sense, actually. Makes a lot of sense. Knife jar, flower tap, knife, flower jar. Oh. Oh, they gave a lot of experience. Mallow just leveled up. Wow. Actually, that's impressive. You only get to do this minigame once, And I need to make sure we do it well because, like I said, we need every resource available. And you only get one shot at this. It's an opportunity to get more flower tabs. Increase your max FP. So I'm absolutely going to cheat on this because we only get one shot. And if we wanted to try it again, I'd have to reload before that boss fight. I'm not doing that. Booster's just an entire idiot. Hold on. Go back. So I can't pause the game. If I click off the game, it does that anyway. So that's going to be the option. Yeah, I have to do that. So bad at this. Like, when you're that high up the screen, by the time, like, you're not going to be able to see the barrels coming at you, right? Am I bugging? Let me see. How are you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. Bringing some friends over. Oh, thank you for the resub, friends. Is my chat? Why is my chat not on? Hold on. Chat? No, chat. That is weird. Hold on. All right. I don't know. Ah, God, my game started. Hold on. But no, points, I appreciate it. Haven't talked to you in a little bit. Hopefully you've been doing well. Like I said, I appreciate you for the raid. I appreciate you for the gift resub. Buddy, ah. Wow. Well, you know. Remember when I said I was going to cheat and we were going to do this the right way? It's fine, I'm sure. Maybe, I don't know. Is anything ever really fine if you think about it? Probably not. Alright, there we go. So also, why isn't my chat working? That is weird. Chat, where are you? That is strange. Oh. I've got no idea what's going on, but I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. You're fantastic. I love you too, friend. Thank you for visiting. You're wonderful. Not sure why my chat's not... Wait, hold on. No, that wouldn't do it either. Alright, well, never mind. 6 flowers. I'll have to figure chat out here afterwards. I'm very confused by... I'm assuming Never Names is a person. That is very exciting. And I love you too, friend. I'm also not sure what a puzzle room is, but you have to understand I've also taken a bunch of sleeping pills. I'm very tired. More than usual. Ah, gotcha. I love you too, friend. Okay, so why isn't my chat working then? Well... Give me a moment, I can fix it, it'll just take a second. But no, I appreciate Pointy, thank you for stopping by. You are always wonderful. So thank you for always being wonderful. I just got to re-add the browser source. And then we'll be in Marymore. We're actually about to fight a giant cake, and the cake is probably going to just tear into us. It's a much more difficult fight. I suppose you could say the cake will be putting us into the hospital, you know? You could say that if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. Okay, where's my source? Hold on. Yes. No, don't. Oh my god. Fine. Did you just choose not to copy it the first time? Is that what you did? You just didn't want to? That's understandable. Sometimes I don't want to do stuff also. Probably should anyway though. So it really didn't pop up there either. Why? That's actually really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to adjust that later. I guess that's strange. Yeah, that's just weird. Okay, fine. Alright. However you want to do it, OBS, just fine. Deal with the rest of that later. Maybe we can buy some new gear here. We need 12 more, no, 14 more money. I can do basic math, I promise. The thing is, we should have enough right now and stuff we can sell. Just enough. Hate to have to make a special trip. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Worse. Well, that was an entire waste of money. At least. But one of the things I don't like about this game, you can't see the stats of a piece of equipment until you've already bought it. Really? God, I hate that so much. See, like this, that was another waste of money. That's too bad. So everything we have here was entire waste, right? Yeah, wow. That sucks. Okay, let's sell some of this stuff. Probably buy something for Bowser that's not going to be as good as what he has right now. Which I guess is fine, you know. We'll live. I mean, you try to. Hey, I was right, it is worse. Lovely. Beautiful. See, this is why they need, dressing rooms. Slash, I probably should have just saved it first. Did I save it first? Hold on. I did save it first, didn't I? I did. Okay then. What do we got on us? What do we have that's new? Gino's weapon and Mario's shirt and everything. Those are literally the only two things that we kept. So I'm just gonna reset and buy those two things and not bother with the rest of it, because yeah, that was very unfortunate. We can go back and farm some more money, but that takes a while and we shouldn't have to. That's why we're smart enough to make save states every once in a while.
Really?
But this cake monstrosity will absolutely be our next murder, so it's not ideal, but you know, there's not much we can do about it. This building shop store is unique. Not unique, nearly unique, very rare. It's one of the very few places you can purchase Kiro Kiro Cola, which I believe fully heals your whole party, and unless I'm mistaken, also heals your flower point. It's the best healing item in the game, and typically you just have to find them. Very rare. But if you get this suite here, which is a couple hundred coins, I think, you can then buy them as room service for like 100 each or something. I'm kind of making up those numbers because I don't remember exactly, but it's all very expensive. Speaking of, what do we have for items? What did we use? We really could stand to get some more elixirs and another able juice. Yeah, so let's do that. Or two. Especially considering the boss we're about to fight loves to do the fear status effect. It probably would make a lot of sense to do a few more able juices. Honestly, all things considered, we probably should have more elixirs than that, because I think like just about all of his attacks are group attacks. This is going to be a very frustrating boss. Wow, it's usually a very frustrating boss. But if we need to change our strategy, if we die and we have to do some stuff differently, that's fine. You don't sell able juice, do you? Hey, oh, I hate you. It's not the end of the world if we have to try again with a different strategy. Okay. That's probably fine. To talk to everybody first? I think I do. Oh, hold on. Okay. So now they said don't try to sneak inside, we should be able to. Yep, okay, sneak inside. And this is too funny not to try. In case you've never done this in this game, you should, it's funny. Lots of really cute, funny things in this game. Very charming. You stand on their cake and they get upset with you. It happens multiple times too. I mean, just one more time. Wonderful. I forget how fun some of this game is. He's gonna go tell Booster that we broke in, and he's asking for our help breaking down the door so we can go tell Booster that we broke in. God, I love this game. That is just some A+ storytelling. That is fantastic. I really just wish there was a way we could save the world and just kind of not save Peach, you know? You know what I mean. You guys hate her just as much as I do, right? This one's hard at a time because the visual cue for the sniff, it's a lot easier. You wait for him to float back down in contact than just run. Bowser snaps his fingers, it's more of an issue. Intermission, I'll be right back. We're gonna go fight a cake. apologize for that. Wasn't fast enough. That's interesting. I knew I messed up with the crown, but still. Give me one moment here. Okay, it's still not working. That's disappointing. Thought I figured out what was wrong with it. Okay. Why is that one candle not lit when all the other candles are lit? Hold on. The one that's just barely visible at the top right there. When they go past it, it's not lit. Neither of those. Why are there only those 2 or 3? Was it just the 2 in the entrance? I'm very confused. Is that a thing about weddings I don't know about? Only allowed to light candles in doorways? Weddings are weird. Wow. So I think this thing just has a lot of magic defense and no regular defense. So it's actually great news. Because that means now we can just... Oh god, yes, that's more effective. Well, never draw a face on something unless you want it to come alive. That's the rule about that. So, you only have yourself to blame. Ah, cake. So here they're called Apprentice and Tort, but if you put your cursor over them, they're both called Tort. So that's, I mean, they are the same enemy, I suppose, so that makes sense, but story-wise. Okay. Oh, everyone? Just Gino. There goes Mario. Really? Not actually sure why that didn't work. Alright. I'd love to keep boiling on them so we can extinguish those candles, but yeah, we can't die either. Oh no. Alive? Okay. Alright, we gotta have Mario heal up. Okay, yeah, so. Oh. Ah, well, that does it for Mario. That's the one I was worried about. Oh. It's too bad, but we do have to heal. be stupid about it. How much damage would Bowser do? Well, okay, that's actually all we needed, so fine. Now we can... Now there's no pressure, we can actually just focus on defense. Gets one attack a round now also, so he can do this all he wants. We would just heal up, and then Gino hits him every turn, the other two heal up. So, we got this. We are about to run out of healing items, but potentially he'll die first. Yeah, he should die first. Beautiful. And now he doesn't stand any kind of chance. Once you get rid of that top part, there's not much he can do. So, fun thing about this is that this second lower half is called raspberry, and the top half is called bunt. In the Japanese, it's actually the bottom half is raspberry, and the top half is strawberry, but they changed the name when it got translated for some reason. A raspberry cake to me sounds very interesting. I think I'd be into that. Hold on. Guys, I just realized something. Check it out. The cinematic's going on. Booster's about to eat this cake. So he just consumed that cake, and it was still moving right like between the fight and him doing that. We didn't kill that cake. That cake was still alive. It was moving. He just consumed it. That's not a murder. We beat the cake up, didn't kill it. Booster, you're a cold-blooded killer. That's terrible. That's great. Mario's getting stronger. That is wonderful. Bowser. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, because he needs more offense, right? Oh. so we're about to have Peach join us. So that's good. Yeah, this one, and this one, and this one. These three, but none of the other ones. And I don't know why. That's weird. But, Peach has really good, healing magic. As well as, a special attack that I'm actually, now I think about it, she might not be able to learn because I don't know what level she learns of that. But one of her last things that she learns is a AoE spell. Either way. Let's see. It is very helpful having a healer in the party. And it's not going to be Mallow, so I am still tempted to do Geno instead of Peach. But Peach starts at level 9. And while offensively I don't think level 9 Peach is as strong as level 7 Geno, the difference probably isn't that bad. And Peach does have healing spells. So, yeah, probably. Yeah. Although, healing isn't exactly the issue, that's why we have items. So, I don't know. In an especially drawn out fight, I could see that being an issue. Geno does have the ability to raise the party's defense. Well, Geno will, I think, at level 8. But again, there's an item that does that. That is typically who I have on my endgame team all the time anyway. Every time I play through this game, it always ends up being Mario, Peach, Bowser. They make a really good combination. Not that I don't love Geno or anything. Big fan of Geno. We're gonna need some more elixirs. Come here, Papa. More elixirs, right? You can get in there twice, and I just really would like to be in there more free stuff. And that cake fight wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Samus isn't here yet. At a certain point in the game, there's an Easter egg where Samus will be sleeping in one of the beds in there. Same way in Rose Town, you can catch Link sleeping in one of the beds. Speaking of Rose Town, we have business here anyway. Oh no, I think what I'm thinking of is that that big meteor thing with the stars on it. Just to the left of that, there's a town. That's the town I think I'm thinking of. Link is in Rose Town, but the thing I'm looking for is over there. So we still got a little bit of time. What do we have in regards to money? Nothing. Okay. That's fine. Let's go get some money. Actually, yeah, the fact that these blocks are still here like this is very weird to me. Like, maybe they leave them like that because it's meant to be a trap. And if the enemies came back but the blocks didn't, you wouldn't be able to activate the enemies. So I guess that's probably it, but either way, it leads to a situation where you can just grab the money, come back, grab the money, come back, and just get as much as you want. And believe me when I say other boxes in this game don't do this. You get whatever's in them and then they just stay inert. So I really do think it has to be because of the Shy Guys. If you couldn't hit them anymore, you wouldn't be able to fight these enemies anymore. Either way, it's just very interesting. Because on a fundamental level, the way they program these boxes are different than other boxes. Don't need a terrifying amount of money right now, but I would like to get enough to buy a couple more elixirs and then we'll be good. Also, I had an idea for one of the end game bosses to drastically lower the number I was anticipating, but we'll see how that goes. I do have an idea though. That Axum Ranger fight is also going to be rough. Very not looking forward to that. They're difficult normally. Same with the Tsar Dragon. And then Valentina, that's going to be another difficult one. For the Valentina fight, Dodo takes one of your party members and you have to fight him one-on-one with them. And I don't know if anybody on my team is strong enough to pull that off, but we'll see, I suppose. And then the other two have to manage with Valentina, who's very good at spamming magic. I believe the Geno Whirl trick works on Exor. He's one of the very few bosses that it works on. It's him, Yardovich clones. I don't know if it works on anything else actually. Rarely works on anything. Bosses, I mean. But if it does work on him, that means we have a free fight against Exor, which is great because he's also a very difficult boss fight otherwise. Or I'm gonna say he would be if we didn't have the option just to do this. Alright, let's say that's good for now. If nothing else, that's enough money for what we need it for. We can always come back later. I'd want to just snag a few more elixirs. I was less focused on healing items and more on pick-me-ups because for a while things were just strong enough to one-shot us, so I didn't see the point in having healing items. Now that things are actually surviving, yeah. If anything, we probably have too many pick-me-ups now. That's fine. Like I say all the time, if we have to adjust things, we will. But let's wait for it to become a problem first before we start messing around with stuff. Right, we were needing to kidnap Peach, right? Yes. Right. I say kidnap. Kidnap's a strong word. He's really not that bad of a guy when you get to know him. Yeah. Trust him more than I trust Peach. I mean, not very much, but still more than Peach. Like the tiniest bit. Bowser, are you alright? Cause you okay? Guys, I think we broke Bowser. Where he going? I really did beg him to join though, for being fair. That is exactly how it happened. We got Mallow coming with us just because I hope he like wanders off into the woods somewhere and just kind of just gets lost. Make me happy. Why do you hate Mallow so much? That's a good question. I think I hate Mallow for the same reason I hate myself. He's dumb and he cries a lot. Yeah, that's about right. No double standards. If that's why I hate me, that's why I hate him. No exceptions. Yeah, Peach, how could you keep the Mushroom Kingdom under your tyrannical rule if wishes weren't a thing anymore? You're a monster, you know that? Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of not having to be around Peach, but she does really good healing magic. Hello, good morning. Junkyard Dave, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for your kindness. That's alright. I can be dumb and cry a lot, that's fine. You know, you just make do with what you have, and that's what I have. You know, we do our best. But I appreciate you for that, I really do, thank you. I've been in a bit of a funk lately, so just disregard it. I've been moping, and I don't, yeah. It'll be alright. It's fine. You know, sometimes I just have to call myself an idiot, you know? Alright. You know, you know, sometimes we're idiots. I'm an idiot sometimes, you just gotta recognize that and try better, try harder, make better decisions. Continue. Alright. Okay. So we should be good to go. Peach should be level 9. Yes. Actually, let's look at her stats first before we make a decision, because I'm probably going to swap her out with Gino. Oh, you can only look at the stats of your party members, like current party members. That's very unfortunate. Okay, well, we know we're keeping Bowser, so I'm just going to do that. That way I can compare the two. So yeah, she's wildly weaker attack, slightly weaker defense, so it's actually not that bad of a problem. Her magic attack is much higher, but she doesn't have any magic attacks besides the one, and I don't know if she's going to hit a high enough level to even learn it. And magic defense, she has a lot more magic defense. So like, besides her attack being much lower, Mario and Bowser can dish out damage, that's fine. She's got better magic defense and healing. The only other reason I wanted Gino on my team is because he has that ability that lets you buff up your defense, but there's an item in the game that just does that. So yeah, we need a healer on our team, if nothing else, so let's just do it that way. Okay. Yeah, I gotta think that's gonna be good. Okay, yeah. Let's save and then continue. Thrilled we only have 7 kills so far. 6 of those are at the very beginning of the game. You have 4 terrapins in the first, or the second screen of the game before you can even get experience points. And then the 2 Hammer Brothers at the end of the tutorial. That was 6 of them. I mean, that is a great way to look at it, actually. I say all the time, the community we have here, not just me, but especially we've got some wonderful people in our community, and I'm happy about that, because I've always thought, you go online, it's not hard to find really toxic people online, and I wanted there to be more kindness, more of an inclusive, friendly community. So I decided we wanted to build that together with my people, and that's what we try for. But if you think the world needs more kindness in it, you put more kindness in it. So I feel you there. I just happen to be very bad at being kind to myself, so that's just it's something I work on. Beyond that, though, whoop. Get away from me. Beyond that, though, I've been playing this since I was single digits age. It's always been one of my favorites. It's one of the few games I physically owned for a Super Nintendo when I was really little. I say really little because my brother's 5 years older than me. It was really his game. So I was fortunate enough to have some good video games from an early age. And we just fell off the mountain. I didn't even know that was an option. I've beaten this game many, many times. And it has a very secure spot in my heart. So, hold on. Oh, wait. Do we have to go talk to Frog Fuchsias or something? We're missing something. Hold on. I forgot what we're supposed to do next. Before we can proceed. Maybe. Because doesn't he tell us about the shooting star that crashed on the hill? Yep, okay, Star Hill. So we have to talk to him first, and now we can leave. That's kind of... It is a very well-made RPG. Whenever I tell people, when people ask me if they want to get into RPGs, this is the one I recommend to them first, because it's really well made, but it's simpler. Because a lot of modern day RPGs have just so many different mechanics, just entire lists of different functions that you have to learn, and it's very just beyond the hours of tutorial. It's just very complicated and frustrating. This one does a lot with very little. And while it's there's a couple things I don't enjoy, when you buy stuff from shops, you buy equipment, you don't get to see the stats until you have already bought it. It's a little things that aren't great, but it is a very well-made game. Bowser really does have a wake-up pin on him, doesn't he? Why? Why would you ever? I give Peach the zoom shoes, make her faster. But I love this game. I guess that should make her 34 speed. That's very fast. That's actually faster than baseline Geno, so that's fine. As our healer, we do want her to go first, if at all possible. That's a thing I do, though. I like to take games I'm familiar with that I love, that I've gotten used to, and make my own challenges for them. And that's how we ended up doing Pacifist Mario. We've done a lot of the Mario games now. Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. We did Mario Land 2. Wasn't there another Mario one? Probably. I know we did Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story. And then we did Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. It was my way of sort of like showing how acts of kindness can spread from one person to another because they all exist in the same universe. So we actually, for the first time we did Yoshi's Island, that was first. And that gives us an excuse to be like, well, Yoshi's a better person, so he raised Mario to be a better person. And then Mario was abusive to Cranky Kong. That was the plot of the original Donkey Kong. And now that Mario's a better person, he never did that, so now Donkey Kong is a better person too. So like that was our way of showing how that spread. And it's just an excuse to play some fun games, honestly. Oh, Mario World. God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Mario World. That too. That was another one. We actually did very well in Mario World. We beat the whole game with only 6 kills. Yeah, as a child, I remember being stuck in Mary Moore for a while, but that's just because I was a little kid and I didn't understand what to do. I think this game is honestly really nice. Like I said, a couple minor complaints, but nothing's perfect. And 1-to-1, I prefer this over just about most other RPGs. I'm not very good at speedrunning. It's not how I've played. Well, I say I'm not very good at speedrunning. I actually have a speedrun record for a game that no one speedruns. It was meant as a joke. Because of the whole theme around here, I went for the speedrun record for Maya the Bee Garden Adventures, and I got it. But, very not impressive. But, it's just not my kind of thing. I'm more of like a meticulous. I like to explore every nook and cranny and be like, find everything there is to find. I'm more of a completionist than a speedrunner, I should say. Randomizer might be fun though. I hear about them all the time. I just I don't know. They've never really got me excited to think about. So Fright Bombs are going to be helpful later on because when you get to the factory at the very end of the game, you fight the clerk and the manager and chief. No, the factory chief's a different one. You fight these bosses, they've got these hammer enemies with them. Fright Bomb doesn't work on bosses. I gotta think that would scare the enemies away. And while we would have to count kills against each of those bosses, if we get the hammers to run away, we don't have to worry about killing them, if nothing else. But that's way later, so. Alright. I've been trying to branch out a bit, because typically I play the same few games over and over again because they're very comforting to me. There's like a point in time where I was beating Donkey Kong Country 2 every month or so, just because it's just a very comforting game for me. But nothing wrong with trying new stuff, or at the very least, I'm happy to play a game that I haven't played since my childhood. So I've been wanting to do more of that around here. I love this game. It's very charming. There's actually cute, funny moments, and it's just, this game has a lot of heart into it. Like, you can tell when a game developer puts a lot of thought and effort into a project. Like they take it seriously. Like they're working on something they're proud of. Because this thing is just it's got a lot of that in it. Hard to describe. They put care into it. I guess that's the best way I can say it. I do, hey, there you are. You're the one I wanted to talk to. Because the sooner we can get that EXP share boost, the better. Because we're very limited in regards to how much experience we get, just from a handful of bosses. So if we can get this, that'll double that small amount of experience we're going to get. Every little bit. It does mean we're going to need, oh my god. No, that's a Scrooge ring. Oh, gee, oh, I was about to cry. Still, that is, oh my god, we're gonna need 66 frog coins. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wow. Alright. How many do I have now? 17? 14. Alright. That's rough. But you know what else is rough? Dogs. Alright. It's gonna require a little bit of grindy grind. I'm very not happy about that, but I very well could just do it between streams. Like record it so I can upload it. But not bother streaming it because I can't imagine this would be very much fun at all to watch. How much money to do this? How much money you want? 30. We're gonna have to be doing this for a while. I'm most likely gonna just do this a couple times and then sign off because that's the thing we need. We need that EXP boost before the next boss because we're gonna need to make the most out of it. But that is gonna require we get 52 more frog coins. God. So I'll most likely do that between streams. Did I? Okay, alright. Junkyard, though, I appreciate you. I know I said that, but it means a lot. You know. I know we just met. I'm often really sad, so, like, what you said really means a lot. Thank you. It's nice to have, I mean, you know, people say nice things to you. It means a lot more than you'd think it would. Rules for Pacifist. Typically with one of these games, they're about the same rules. For this, I added a couple to make it more difficult. Me too. You're nailing it, I must say. If your goal is to be kind, you are just knocking it out. Apologize, I took a few sleeping pills. I'm starting to nod off. Rules for Pacifist. I'm usually pretty strict about the whole thing. So, like, if you fight an enemy or a boss and they don't die, that's not a kill. So, like the Croco fight, we beat him, he didn't die. He comes back later, so that's not a kill. Anything that we are directly or indirectly responsible. My rule is, well, an example of that is Yoshi's Island. If we were we touched one of those chomp rocks, and the chomp rock rolled and killed something, that's on us. If at one point in that game we were standing completely still, and then we walked into us and died, and I counted that too, because like the rule I use is I keep it thematic. So like picture yourself in the role of the character in the game. With what just happened, would you feel bad about it? So like I had a lot of community members here saying stuff like well, technically there's no evidence, or this person would probably be to blame. Like, we're not talking about like what counts as murder in a courtroom. Where we have to address our own conscience. That's why we're doing this. Hey, goody, we got one frog coin. God, this is gonna be something. I'll do it a couple more times just because I started streaming a couple hours ago to get my mind off stuff, but oh man, you know what I'm gonna be doing all day. Right, why did I forget that? We actually don't even have enough money for that. Let's go get money so we can do this first. Oh my. Let's go get some money. Actually, let's go get some money, then I can probably sign off, and then I can do this in my free time. I'll record in case anyone's curious to see what that grind session's gonna be like, but I'm not gonna stream it. No, I apologize, I spaced out. Rules for Pacifist, yes. That's about it, actually. We ended up having a few gray areas because the world of Mario is really weird. So we're talking about like what constitutes a living creature. And we're talking about sentience. It's like a piranha plant. It would be weird to say you murdered a flower, but they are like self-aware. They can turn to face you and stuff. They can think. As weird as that is to say. I mean, I could. That is actually an option. I could do that. You know, I'm tempted to. It's not against, like, I love grinding. I'm the patron saint of grinding. Grinding makes me happy, but undoubtedly it's not very much fun to watch. But there's that rule. And a few other rules. So it's like, another good example of that would be Yoshi's Island again, if you're all familiar with that game. The second boss you fight, rather. Hey, Junkyard, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our hive. Give you the option here while I'm explaining things poorly. Hope you don't mind. I can drop a link to the Discord. If you don't want to join, that's fine. Wanted to give you the option because I've mentioned a bit ago how wonderful some of our community members are, and I want to give you the chance to meet them or, you know, chit-chat. Personally, I've been enjoying Twitch as a way of making friends, so I want to extend that invitation to you. We have a Pets Pictures channel, so that's something I'm very happy about. But the second boss in Yoshi's Island, the big slime monster, when you hit him, he drops off other little monsters that meander about, and we had a discussion about whether or not that this counts as one creature or if each of these things counts separately. And we landed on they're all separate because if you were to split into two people, and leading up until the moment of splitting, you have identical memories. You were the same person. So up until that moment, you had the exact same life. But the two of you could wander apart and have completely different lives. One of you could be a doctor, one of you could be a musician. At that point, I don't think anyone would argue that it would count as two murders if you killed both of you. So, going backwards, at what point does it become two separate creatures? So we had to rule on that, yeah. Unless it's like a hive mind, they all share one consciousness. As long as they're separate creatures, yeah, we had to. That being said, though, we did get through that fight with only having to kill one of them, so that was good. So it's just, I try to make the rules as strict as possible to make sure we're doing it right. I don't want it to feel like I'm cheating or trying to find a loophole. That's not what this is about. We're trying to teach Mario to be a better person, / just having fun, playing a game that we enjoy with a twist on it, you know? For that though, ghosts are another weird example, because in the Mario world there's ghosts. So it's like if you killed an enemy and he came back as a ghost and you killed that ghost, did you murder them twice? Like, no, of course not. That doesn't make any sense. You can't. And yet, did you? So like, that ghost has a consciousness and you killed it, ending the consciousness. And aside from that, if you killed a creature and it comes back as a ghost, you didn't end its consciousness, you removed its body. It is still a conscious creature, So does that original kill not count as a kill? And that would just mess things all up, because then you could say every single enemy we kill is just going to come back as a ghost, so it doesn't count as a murder. So that was a long discussion we had. We ended up landing, it was actually thanks to Mario 64, in the Big Boo's Haunt level when you kill a ghost in Mario 64. Big text pops up on the screen and says, "Ghosts don't die." And you know, that's pretty damning. If a ghost doesn't die, it can't be murdered, right? So there we go, that's been the rule for that. We don't count ghosts anymore. Even though originally I did, because like I said, I want to be extra strict. If I'm ever not sure, I err on the side of caution. But yeah, right. And that's one of the big rules we changed for this one. I've been talking about our pacifist rules, because typically they're the same throughout. And this one has all the same rules, but we do count ghosts for this. If nothing else, just so I won't be able to, if we didn't count ghosts, I could just grind on ghosts until we're max level, and then steamroll the rest of the game, and that's not fun. That's not a challenge, and it's not like, it would be boring to watch me grind. It would be boring to watch me just plow through the rest of the game. So more for like entertainment, we're counting ghosts here. If an enemy dies and we weren't involved in any way, then yeah, it's we don't count that either. So like Punchinello, he gets mad and he drops a giant bomb on himself and gets smushed. As tragic as that is, like, I didn't do it. He got mad and squished himself. How much money is that? Oh my, okay, that's plenty. Let's get out of here. That's very not exciting, but that is a free source of money that I wasn't even thinking about. Typically money's not a problem, because you can just kill enemies for it, but for here we've been very limited to money. And for whatever, like, those blocks on in that area always refill. It's very interesting to me. You said if you were lurking, I speculated earlier that it's because there's the shy guys on top, and if you couldn't interact with the block anymore, you wouldn't be able to fight them. And that's my guess. So I'm gonna be doing this all day, going down this river, going to farm coins, going down the river, farming more coins. Oh. The thing is, though, there's actually some flower tabs here that we could snag, that we should snag. I want to look up where they are first, though. Right now we're getting some money. Yeah, there are, these holes here have money in them. They're going to despawn by the time I get over there. Or not. Okay, well. I gotta think that's the optimal path, but I'm not positive. If nothing else, we do get quite a bit doing that. I've mentioned our Yoshi's Island Pacifist quite a bit, and that one, the body count was higher than any of the other ones we did. It's horrifying how many things die in that game. Because Yoshi, he doesn't even flinch, he doesn't break stride, he just murders people. It's terrifying. But our total, we did it twice. We did it originally, and I didn't record it. And we went back to do it again more recently. And originally we ended up at 51 kills, and the recent attempt we did 41, so we actually shaved off 10 kills. And I've been wanting to go back to see if I can lower that number by just any. Every single one matters. If we can lower it by 1, that's still lowering it by 1. Goody, we got another frog coin. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this one more time, and then I'm gonna just sign off, and we can, I'll do this in my free time. I probably should get some sleep too at some point. Yeah. Let's just do this one more time. Or, I'm going to be grinding off screen anyway. Let's try some of these areas here to see if we can find anything. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be grinding plenty off stream. Let's see if we can explore some of these things for flower tabs and whatever. Not that one. And if you asked me why, I wouldn't be able to tell you. It's giving me a bad vibe. This one. Some of these are random. Some of them you'll see like this one, you can get a flower tab. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's just luck. Because this whole like fun scene that's playing out, they can happen multiple different ways. Hey. Probably should try different paths here too, because we may not have grabbed all the frog coins. We weren't even over here at all. Oh yeah, we messed that up. Alright, well, we got like 3 coins, but we also got a flower tab, so that's good. You know, nothing wrong with that. If I ever get tired of farming for money, we could just sell that Kiro Cola. I know, I never get tired of farming. Still, it might be a smart decision. We don't need it. We're never gonna have a high enough max HP to need it. Whoop. Yep. Yep. Apologize, I'm being attacked by fish. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey. Okie doke. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, don't feel obligated. I feel weird pushing it, but I also want to make sure you have, you know that it's an option. We got good people in there, and you also seem like a really good person. Kind of people we just, you know, try to build a nice community of people. And I am constantly wanting to show off pictures of my cats, so that's what the Discord's for. Pet pictures. Pet pictures and reminding each other to stay hydrated. Right. Actually, speaking of, they just had their dinner, so nah, yeah, it's probably time to unwind. Alright. Well, we did make progress here. We beat Booster's Tower. Beat the cake. And beat the Star Hill. So yeah, we actually got a little bit of progress done. Great. And no kills. We are nailing this challenge, actually. Because I wasn't, oh, I gotta fix my chat too. It's not popping up on the screen anymore. I was worried about the cake boss, but Booster eats him, so that's on Booster. Okay. Yeah. Junkyard, I appreciate you keeping me company like you have. Fantastic chit chat. As well as anyone else who happens to be lurking or watching this after it goes up. Care about you guys. Want to make sure you're doing alright. Remember to be kind to yourself, you know. It's tough out there. Just, you know, do the best you can. One day at a time. If the best you do is just get through the day, then there you go. Get through the day and try again tomorrow. Be alright. But yeah, hopefully I see you guys around.